Good morning, everybody. And I was just saying, who would have thought 6 years ago that we'd be standing in front of an Irish pub, in fact, a local Irish pub, a fantastic Irish pub here at our airport. But here we are today, and welcome to our 4 Green Fields at Airside E. It's an exciting opening for us, as this is one of the most recognized Irish pubs in town, as Robert just said. We have here today in attendance our Tampa Mayor, Bob Buckhorn, who's probably more excited than anyone to see 2 of his favorite places. Number 1, Tampa Airport, and number 2, 4 Green Fields come together. I know the main 4 Green Fields on Platt Street has a special place in his heart, and he's worked hard to bring more luck of the Irish to Tampa since he took over as mayor 5 years ago. In fact, if you look inside, you'll see a framed photograph of our great mayor and the mayor of South Dublin County hanging on the wall, so go on in and check it out. You know, when we set out to create the best concessions program in the country a couple of years ago, we knew one of the biggest components of this airport would be to bring local flavor to Tampa International Airport. We want visitors to get a taste and feel for what the Tampa Bay area is all about. We're very proud of the feel of Tampa Bay, the restaurants, the pubs, and we wanted our passengers to get that same experience. This pub and restaurant is exactly the type of place we had in mind. It's a Tampa landmark bar and restaurant where local business people and young folks have gathered for good times since 1992. It's our version of Cheers. We may not have the history of the original, but we have the same care and details that went into making this authentic pub possible. The thatched roofing is authentic. The Guinness is on tap. The Irish soda bread is baked in-house, and the atmosphere is warm and inviting. I'd like to thank some of the folks who put their heart and soul into this project, beginning with the founder of the original 4 Green Fields, Colin Breen. I'd also like to thank Tampa TPA Hospitality Group for bringing this concept to the table, excuse the pun, and making it happen. TPA Hospitality is comprised of Delaware North Companies, Green Clay Concessions, Superior Hospitality Group, Mise en Place Hospitality, and Vinnick Concessions. BDG is the local architect behind this unique design, and the general contractor was the Beck Group, which always does great work. We have a lot of Tampa staff that continue to do great work on this redevelopment. Our Vice President of Operations and Customer Service, John Tiliakos, Vice President of Facilities, Al Illustrato, and Director of Concessions, Lori Noyes. Let's give them a round of applause. So now it's my great honor to welcome at America's favorite airport, America's favorite mayor, Bob Buckhorn.
Thank you, Mr. Olapano. To all of you, Falcha, which is welcome in Gaelic, to what is a very, very exciting day for me. It's no secret that I am excited about all things Irish, including turning the river green, which has become a destination for people all over America, to setting up a sister city with South Dublin County to expand Irish and U.S. trade opportunities. For those of you that don't know, 4 Green Fields was my city hall in exile when I was out of office for those 8 years. It was a place I could go to plot my return, typical of the Irish. And I could have lunch at 4 Green Fields and no one would know I was there. The walls don't talk at 4 Green Fields. We have a special brotherhood and a sisterhood there that allows me to get away and not be talked about and not be bothered. So I plotted my comeback against in my return to the mayor's office, and have been forever grateful to Colin and to Bobby O'Neill and to all the folks at 4 Green Fields that are like my second family. It's an exciting time for us. This is a great addition to one of America's greatest airports. And although I'm on storm duty right now, although we did bring a little Irish weather with us, I am very much looking forward to tipping a wee pint of Guinness with all of you today, but more importantly, on the many times that I spend in this airport. This will be a great addition to this airport, to the retail mix. For those of you that don't know, Tampa International Airport is in the midst of an amazing transformation that will set this airport ready for its next chapter. We are already the envy of the world. When this retail package is completed and this airport is expanded, we once again will secure our place as the best airport in the world, and we should be proud of it. We should brag about it. This is one of the things that makes this community so special. So I will get out of the way. I'm waiting for some libations. You're going to hear from my friend Colin Breen, who I have traveled to Ireland with and have spent many an hour in that pub. Don't get to do it as much as I used to for obvious reasons, but this is the best Guinness in the state of Florida. I can promise you. Colin is a connoisseur of how to prepare and to serve Guinness properly, and so I couldn't be excited, and I know the traveling passengers are going to love having a little taste of Tampa, a taste of Guinness, and a wee taste of Ireland. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mayor. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Colin Breen, who founded the original 4 Green Fields in 1992. In addition to that, his company also has a pub at Amalie Arena, and most importantly, owns the historic Kinnitty Castle in Ireland. Please welcome Colin Breen.
Morning. It's a tough act to follow. As Bob said, it looks like we brought some Irish weather here, which probably kept some invitees from here. On the other hand, I understand there was a board meeting this morning, which explains why Mayor Bob couldn't go home and change into his shamrock pants. For those of you who haven't met him, and maybe mainly the staff, my partner at 4 Green Fields over here, former U.S. Attorney Bob O'Neill, who once famously said, "I didn't know my haircut had a name. I thought that was a fish." Anyway, we're very happy to be out here and once again connected with Delaware North and the concession area as we are at the arena. It's also fortunate for us to be in the Delta terminal. They fly to Ireland. It's a nice connection. We also anticipate probably a lot of repeat customers like you would on a street side pub. There's a lot of business travelers on Delta. They'll be here a lot, frequent flyers. As a matter of fact, a few weeks ago I sent a text to Coach Cooper of the Lightning inviting him out here. And instead of an answer, I get a photograph of him standing right here in front of the pub. But at any rate, we're very happy to be here. We're looking forward to being part of this big expansion here at the airport. Enjoy the food, the drink, the music here with Dave and Colin, Brazen Heads. I notice there's no Guinness being handed out, but I think it's immoral to serve it in anything less than a proper pint glass. So it probably answers that.
Christian Orion returned to TSA checkpoint for left item. Christian Orion returned to TSA checkpoint.
That's nobody here, I guess. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you out here again. Thank you.
And now I'd like to turn it over to a longtime ACDBE partner and the owner of Mise en Place Hospitality Group, Marianne Ferencz.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you to the board. Thank you all for coming today. This is really a great day in Tampa Bay. This is an incredible airport. We have an incredible local business community, an incredible local business hospitality community, and so the opportunity to have 4 Green Fields here with us today is really incredible. As you may have noticed, I am wearing my 4 Green Fields shirt today because I always knew that 4 Green Fields was a tremendous local business here, but when I went one night for a Wolf Tones concert, I realized all of the amazing energy and the culture that they were adding to our community and what a phenomenon it was. And that made us that much more excited about and anxious to bring them to the Tampa International Airport. As Joe mentioned earlier, TPA Hospitality is 5 companies coming together. The Delaware North companies, Vinnick Concessions, Mise en Place Hospitality Group, Superior Hospitality, as well as Green Clay Concessions. And that makes 49% of our company local, partnered with this amazing national company that knows so much about concessions in airports. And we're committed to creating experiences for travelers. We're committed to extreme hospitality. It's something that we believe in, and it's one of the core beliefs that brought us together to form TPA Hospitality and come to the airport and present the bid. And we're so happy that we are now having the opportunity to bring some great national brands, but some really incredibly exciting local brands to the airport. Fort Greene Fields is meaningfully local. It has stories from our community, and you've heard some of them here today from our very mayor. It plays and also connects us to the international stage, and you heard them talk about that with Colin's Castle and the travel back and forth from Ireland. Extreme Hospitality is already at work right here in our airport, and I have a great Fort Greene Fields story to tell from it. We had a couple that traveled here from Michigan, and they had a wonderful experience at Fort Greene Fields with the bar staff and the management, and they took home some Irish soda bread. And then they emailed us, they emailed Yana, our general manager, the next morning to say what a wonderful experience they had had with the staff, but that morning they were making Irish soda bread toast in their kitchen in Michigan and thinking about a great trip that they had to Tampa and a great experience that they had at Tampa International Airport. So I want to thank the airport for this opportunity. I want to thank all of you for being here today, all of our partners in TPA Hospitality, and especially the staff and the management here at Fort Greene Fields, who are delivering on extreme hospitality every day and making the airport that much better a place to hang out. Thank you very much.
Well, this kind of thing doesn't happen because of me. It happens because of a great team. To all the Tampa International Airport team members, I want to say thank you very much. And also, it doesn't happen without the support of our board. We have our chairman here today, the mayor is a member of the board, and we also have General Deal right behind me who's here today. And we're hoping that we can have a Guinness here in a little while. That'd be kind of fun. Doesn't usually happen on board day. All right. So thank you all for coming out. This is really exciting. It's a fun place. Come here and have lunch. It's really great. Thank you all very much.
Yeah, just be careful. Ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Good.